Oh my
Yes,
god!
it was.
Oh my god!
It was. Vindication.
Oh.
Closure. Episode 10. What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our reaction to Erased, episode 10, 11, and 12.
We're done.
Finishing it.
Yes.
We're not done. We're going
I
to
mean,
be done.
we're done with this
Yeah.
series of reaction.
As soon as we finish this, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. We've been terrorizing a lot, and now we will finally know the truth. Was
Right.
it the teacher, or was I wrong the entire time?
Were we wrong? Because I
yeah.
suspect the teacher too right now.
Oh yeah, of course. And what else? What are the upstanding questions left for these 3 episodes? Kaio, will she come back in the future?
Yeah,
Uh,
that.
What else? I guess that's pretty much it. I'm curious to see whenever he comes back to present time or future, how much has changed.
Right, how much different his life
Yeah.
is.
Is it going to be all fixed? Like his mom is alive and he's not in jail?
I
or-
wonder, right? Because we assume that that's the purpose, right? I guess that's actually also the question. The purpose of him going back so much into the past, into his childhood, was it to save his mother from dying?
Or just to save Hinazuki?
Or just to catch the killer?
Also, yeah. Also, not necessarily to
To prevent her death, but maybe when
At
he
least
goes
to-
back into the future, he can...
catch the real
right.
culprit. Yeah, that might be it too. Because we were wondering also, why is he still in the past? He's already saved Kaio, so
Right.
there's something else he needs to learn or
But
do.
yeah, that's true. Or also maybe just to save the other
The other victims.
victims.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. We have 3 episodes and then we will know for sure.
Right.
Let's go. That kind of event must have such a strong impact on
Right.
a kid's life. Filling the holes within ourselves is what life is all about. He's been filling the holes by killing people. That's what he's been doing. Right, he wanted to get friendly with Aya, the other victim. She doesn't want to be
So
your friend.
weird.
Yeah, she's like, who are you? I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Our hideout
Okay.
is totally visible from there. It's just a
How
building.
childish.
She's not interested in them.
Symbol of adventure of man. That's so cute.
She came
to
to
visit.
the hideout. I was free, so I figured I'd come see your hideout.
Oh, she's so cute. So I think that's what they have in common, those two girls, right? They're both lonely.
Yeah. So even if, at first glance, they don't really have anything to talk about, she's still lonely. She
right.
wants to have fun with other kids.
She wants friends,
Yeah. That other girl who was mean, now she's the one who's alone,
Right.
And the teacher has noticed.
Ah, that teacher.
Yeah, but he hasn't thought this through, if they're not the targets anymore, someone else
Then
will
someone, yeah, exactly. He thought of it.
be. No, he means just like the teacher is...
Yeah. Just like the teacher substituted his smoking with candy, the killer will need to substitute
Oh, yeah.
his victims with other victims. There's another victim.
And that's an incident that he provoked,
Right.
the lunch money thing.
By trying to help Kaio.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so, because she was being a little brat.
Yeah.
The other girl.
Wow, I wasn't allowed to do that when I was 11.
To do what?
I don't know, give me a phone whenever you know when you come back home. But I guess they don't live in a big city or something like this. Right?
Yeah. It would usually be safe.
Yeah.
Unless there was a killer on the run.
Who targets kids? A report. That's so cute.
I mean, they're still kids, he calls it playing detective. Like Satoru
Right.
is not playing.
Because he knows what's happening.
Yeah.
And he knows what's about to happen. Also, he doesn't have the mind of a 10-year-old kid.
It would be too bad, you know, the teacher seems so nice, is so involved. You're being so creepy following people everywhere like that. She left? I thought she went to the bathroom.
Yeah, she took a back door.
Yuki's truck? Was it Yuki after all?
Was it? Or is it the teacher?
I mean,
And he just took him.
yeah, that might be it actually. He's just getting kidnapped now.
Right.
Yeah, he hasn't said those words yet.
Right. He does that again.
Great minds think alike. That's my exact philosophy. It's the finger thing again.
Yeah, exactly.
It is definitely the teacher, 120%.
Yes.
Good,
Oh my goodness.
good
Like,
deeds and bad deeds are the same, are just different side of the same coins.
yeah.
Yeah, you're filling the holes in your heart by kidnapping kids. There's no candy in there.
He's getting kidnapped right now, it's obvious.
After all, this isn't my car. Oh my god.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
it was.
Oh my god.
It was. Vindication. Closure. Episode 10. Nothing beats the moment when you feel that void in your heart.
When you find what you're looking for.
Look at his face. Suddenly became a evil face guy.
Right. Also, he still doesn't get it.
I can tell you lied to me about one thing.
You're acting like knowing that there is a kidnapper.
That someone could predict my thoughts. Oh! Get rid of Satoru, he's in the way. And they're not following Yuki anymore. She's in the toilet because she had the laxative.
Right.
He gave it to her so she would go to the toilet. He
And
knew.
she would stay there a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then he could trap Satoru. Yeah, of course, he was there also following Aya, like we said.
Yeah.
You're my enemy. Oh! How could you not see it? He's smart, the teacher's
Yeah.
smart. The way he planned all of this.
Wow. He's planning like so much.
I knew it! I knew it! Ah! Vindication! He was the teacher. The truth was under your nose all along. I didn't think the list was important. Yeah, the teacher's name was on
Right.
it. Because you wanted to trust him so much. Yeah, he's the killer.
The realization.
Oh, what is he gonna do? He's just a 10-year-old boy.
Right, and he's getting kidnapped right now. How is he gonna get away? He can't just jump back into the future. He's in the car now.
He'd be dead.
Yeah.
It's game over for both of us? What does that mean?
Right.
And just the day he told his mom he would be back late.
Yeah.
So she's not worrying or anything.
Or
What?
not too much.
Yeah. It's almost like you've seen the future. Well, he did, but not
Yeah.
all of it. You're going to bring peace to this town, Satoru? What does that mean?
But I guess he's gonna have to leave. Oh. He's driving the car into the river.
Yeah. I decided
Yeah,
to
of
leave
course
this
he's
town.
gonna leave. That's game over for him.
That's what he meant by you'll bring peace to this town. Because thanks to you, or because of you, I'm leaving here.
Right.
So there won't be any victims here.
What are they gonna think happened to him? It's obvious that someone murdered him.
Right.
This is not an accident.
But they will never be able to like link it back to the teacher.
Yeah.
Even if they're suspicious because he disappeared around the same time. They'll be like, why would you suspect the teacher, you know?
Right. Wow, all the story is broken.
Oh. So yeah, it was him.
Yeah, we were right. And you were right about that. The teacher, when he picked up Satoru and his mom, he was in the neighborhood because he was also following the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It wasn't.
I like that. You know, it's like I said before. They made it so obvious that it made you question it.
Yeah,
You know?
because I was thinking it was him, and then I doubted myself, and so
Right.
they did a good job
Yeah.
making me doubt something I was so certain of.
Right.
And then by the end of the last set of episode we watched, I was like, I guess it's probably him, but I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did a good job, definitely.
But it's because in the last set of episodes that we watched, they they put all the obvious evidence there, so obvious that it made you doubt it. You know, it made you think like maybe they're just giving you an obvious suspect, so
But
that you don't see it when it's actually someone else. But no, it was him. So good.
but it's also because he was so nice. You know, he
Yeah.
helped get Kaio safe, get her out of the town, and like for several times I was like, oh, he's just doing this because of this, but really he's gonna kill her like this, like this. But no, in the end, he just helped her,
Right.
and so I was like, oh, was I wrong about this guy?
But no, it's probably like we said, it's probably just because she was like he couldn't target her as a victim anymore.
So yeah, get rid of her, like get her
Yeah.
out of this town. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I don't know. Wow. So
I knew it.
it was the teacher all along.
Yeah.
So I wonder what's gonna happen now. Like,
Yeah, because he can't just jump back in the future because he needs to at least be alive.
right? Yeah, he needs to get out of there.
Uh-huh. He screamed, I know what lies in your future to the teacher, so I'm wondering,
Will the
he-
teacher go back?
go back and save him because he's really curious.
Right.
Like, how did you know everything I was going to do, you know? Or, like, somehow he gets saved here. Like, there's 2 episodes left, he's not gonna die. And then end the future.
Right, he goes in the future and his mom is still dead, but he
Yeah.
can catch the killer.
But end the future when he talks to the killer, because I'm sure that's gonna happen too. When he talks to the teacher, they'll have that conversation, you know,
right.
about what happened in the past when he tried to, like, I tried to kill you when we were kids. How come you're still here? Like, I don't know.
Something. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be interesting.
Mhm.
Well, let's see. I'm curious.
Yeah.
I can be sitting here and debating what might happen. I want to see what happens.
Is it the teacher narrating that? Talking about his past? Ah, he's a serial killer. Like all serial killers, he started with animals. Is that what he's gonna say?
Right.
Drop them all in a bottle of water. Yeah, he killed them.
Of wine.
Oh, yeah. Is that how he sees it? If there's a
Right.
spider's thread above your head, then I have to kill you.
He didn't die.
But the boy didn't die. I named him Spice and decided to follow him. Oh, so he was saved somehow, but the teacher kept an eye on him, something like that.
Yeah. So then it's back into the future.
We'll see. So what does the spider's thread represent when you think of the victims? Because in that story he told, it's the sinner,
Is the sinner's one
one hope
Like-
of getting out
Yeah.
of his horrible life. Is that
or it's also like the symbol is like the symbol of his one like good deed, his one redempting quality.
yeah? But what does that represent for the victims? I mean,
I don't know, I think he just made this association in his
like why does
Sick
Kaio?
mind.
You know, because to me, if you say it's someone who's living a living hell, you know,
right.
because in the story the guy is literally in hell, and there's that one hope, but he cuts that hope by killing
Right.
them. And Kaio, that makes sense if you think of it that way. You know, she was living a horrible nightmare with her parents beating her all the time,
Yeah.
and maybe she would have had one hope of getting out of here, of that, but he squashed that hope by killing her, or that's what he wanted to do. I don't know, maybe
That's his mom's job?
at the convenience store.
Yeah.
She's alone.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't think he's dead because the story keeps going, but the way they're showing it, it looks like it. Yeah, we're
I
back
know.
in the future, but
Yeah.
that's 2003, not 2006.
She's alone now because he's just not there. He's in Tokyo.
You think? I don't think so. Oh, there he is.
Maybe she's just imagining it.
No, he's there. He's in like some type of coma or something. For all these years, he was in a coma.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, 15 years in a coma. So that was probably not her job, but she moved, you know, she had to
Yeah.
change her whole life to take care of him. Oh, you remember the car, the teacher.
Yes.
Tell them. It's blurry.
Of course it's blurry. And also now it's mixed up.
And why is the voice
Now the
the
child.
kid? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because usually you would narrate with the voice of the adult as a kid. But now
Yeah.
it's narrating with the voice of the kid as an adult. That's interesting. And we totally forgot about that element, which he talked about, I guess, in the first episode. When he helped that kid who was about to get run over by a truck.
Right.
And he ends up in the hospital.
Yeah.
And he say, I help people, but then...
Every time like something bad happens to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So I guess here he helped a lot of people, and in a big way.
And he
The
ends up in a
result-
coma for 15 years.
Wow. He doesn't remember?
No.
He doesn't make the difference anymore. Like he doesn't know that he actually lived his whole life and then went back.
In the past, yeah. Oh, it's
It's
Kenya.
his friends.
Kenya's a lawyer, Hiromi a doctor. What good friends. The mom probably called them.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they came, 15 years later.
Yeah. But the teacher said he kept an eye on him, you know.
Right.
He's the hamster that survived, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also, he knows
Yeah. But
the teacher's identity.
what I wanted to say is the teacher is probably gonna come by.
Is that Kayo?
She has a baby. He's crying. Does he
So many
recognize her?
tears.
Yes, it's her. Oh, she's married to Hiromi?
Yeah?
This is so different than what I
Right,
thought
yeah.
would happen. It's nice that she's alive and alright though.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, he's pretty good at drawing.
Yeah, because in his mind, like, he still learned all those things.
Yeah.
He just doesn't remember that he did. He's hiding it.
Now you should ask as much question as you
Yes.
have to. You need to remember.
You
'Cause-
have to remember.
I'm sure he's not gonna remember until the teacher comes to visit. And that's probably the teacher calling him,
You think?
keeping track on Satoru. Like, how's he doing? Does he have his memory?
Yeah.
Can you give it to him? Can you give him to me? Ah, he's gonna fall. You haven't used those muscles in a while. It looks like
15
it's
years.
painful.
Oh, no, he made
did
it.
Oh, it's another kid in rehab.
Probably, yeah.
She was inspired. Who's that? That's the reporter? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he
He
remembers.
does remember, though.
Because they definitely know, like, he was, quote-unquote, playing detective with Kenya. Kenya is smart. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like, he discovered something and someone tried to
To kill him.
shut him up, yeah?
Right.
So they're trying to have him tell them what happened.
Yeah, exactly. But he doesn't even remember
Yeah.
what was going on. And they don't even know that his mind is even more jumbled because of the time
Yeah.
jump.
Because he needs to remember several different lives.
Right, exactly. And to make the difference between them.
Yeah.
Like, this actually happened, this didn't actually happen. It's only in my memory of the past life.
That's the teacher, that's
Is that
the
the
teacher.
Yeah. Yeah, it's him.
I'm your teacher from 5th grade. Oh,
Will he remember? So you changed your name.
why did you change your name?
He doesn't remember.
Also, that's why he's this city councilor. You don't remember? Come on! He's the killer, he tried to kill you!
He still
Yeah.
helping little kids. He doesn't remember. Oh my gosh.
Come on. He's gonna say something, similar to what he said in the past, and then that'll jog his memory. Something like
Right.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's even harder to catch him now, he's a politician, he's
Right.
respected in the community. People will have a harder time believing this guy tried to kill me all these years ago.
Right. And he killed all these other kids.
Yeah. You think he's gonna kill that little cancer girl?
Before she even gets her treatment.
Oh no! Don't go with
he's
him!
gonna do something. He's wearing gloves again.
Yeah. He's so excited. He's been waiting 15 years for this.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been
It's
watching
creepy.
you.
He asked him to press the button himself.
Yeah, so that the prints.
It will look like an accident. He wanted to go to the rooftop and he fell. He's tapping his finger.
He's
Yeah,
gonna remember. But this is a perfect setup for an accident. He was
Yeah.
slippery, he fell. He remembers.
Don't
I've
tell
regained
him.
my memories. Oh.
The thread is back.
Oh, la 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 la.
Why did he tell him though?
Right. But I'm,
Just play dumb, hoping that you'll get out of there. And then
but
tell
obviously he was going
Gonna
to
kill him?
or
Yeah.
something here, Like bringing him alone on the rooftop, not touching anything.
Right.
Uh,
And he's still into the setup mode. Or in this case, trying to set it up probably like an accident.
yeah. I wonder even if he already killed that little cancer girl and was gonna blame Satoru, He's been seen with that girl.
Yeah.
He was a bit crazy, a bit depressed. He killed himself afterward. Like
Oh, I
he
wonder.
was planning a whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh. But what can he do? He can't even walk. Like they can't fight.
Unless, what if he killed the girl and she's on the rooftop? He made him go to the rooftop, leave the fingerprint. He was probably gonna bring him back to his room.
But the girl, she was in her room though. She was asleep, or seemingly asleep.
But he might have picked her up and taken her to the rooftop and then go back there.
What do you mean?
The teacher.
Well, but I mean, just before Satoru got to the teacher, he was going to see that little girl,
Yeah.
and they showed her in the bed
Ah,
like
okay.
seconds ago. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, I must have blinked
And
or
then
something. I
the
didn't see.
teacher left a phone next to the bed
Yeah.
where she
oh,
was sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And then left the room. So obviously he was doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, what can you do? He's alone in a wheelchair.
Right.
And again, nobody's going to believe. Kenya, I guess, is going to believe. And that a reporter.
Right.
They'll be on his side, no matter what happens. But that's a difficult one. And they have to resolve this in one episode, though.
I don't think that's it. I think he's gonna time jump again.
You think?
Yeah.
To do what?
I don't think that they're resolving it in this timeline.
But other people are happy except for him.
Yes, but
Like, should he go back and change that? I guess his mom was also very sad for a while.
for a long while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't feel like, because I don't know. I can't explain why. I just think I don't think that they're gonna solve things here and things are gonna stay like they are now.
I think even if he gets out of all of this, it would in a way help his career, as an artist.
Right.
He can tell his story. People will be interested. You can tell from the paparazzi trying to get a story.
But think about it. He went back into the past, and right before he slipped into the coma, he found out who the killer was. That was the whole purpose of him jumping into time in the first place. Was to find out, like, who the killer is and stop him.
But he didn't jump back to the present this time.
Because
he just
he
stayed
di-
in the coma.
Because he stayed in the coma. He got
It's
into
just
the coma.
still in that one timeline. It's 2003. It's not even 2006.
Yeah. So he's not back into his original timeline yet.
Yeah.
It's as if he's stuck in the past
Yeah,
now.
but that timeline is gone
Yeah, true.
because he saved all these people.
Yeah. So it can't be the same anymore.
Yeah. Ah, this is interesting. Oh, I wonder, like, how the mom came to that conclusion that he was the teacher. You know,
Right, how did she
we
realize?
we as the viewer get way more element than any one character does,
Yeah.
and so it's easier for us to be like, huh, teacher, kind of shady.
Yeah.
But for her, I wonder how she came to that realization.
Well, you know, back when it happened the first time originally, Satoru kept saying that it couldn't have been that kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then she had, what, like 18 years
To think about it?
think about it,
But
you know.
she probably wasn't thinking about it much, you know.
Not
It's-
necessarily, but you know, it's the stuff that get stuck in your mind. And even if she didn't realize it, she probably picked on some weird coincidences, like in the case that we saw, like why was the teacher there at that moment, or
yeah.
why was.
But that's in
this
the
and that.
second timeline.
Yeah, but I mean, even
Others,
in
yeah.
other things like this could have happened, you know. And 18 years later, she just sees that figure there trying to kidnap a girl, and it's as if, you know, something clicks. Like, oh, I actually had all those clues all that time, but I never thought about them.
Or it could be as simple as, wait a minute, this guy trying to kidnap this girl in the park, he kind of reminds me of someone. Wait a minute, isn't the teacher living in this town now
Right.
as a city councilor?
Yeah.
And then you just like fill in the holes with the rest of the story, like you say, other like coincidences that
Yeah.
happened, and you're like, huh. But yeah, I wonder how all of this will finish.
Me too. Let's see.
Episode 12. This is it, Anna.
The last episode.
Yeah, I feel like because of elements like that, she has a baby, she has a family, she's happy, you know?
Yeah.
He would feel bad to go back and make a change that would potentially get rid of all that.
But I mean, he still saved her.
Yeah, but still. I don't know, he remembered everything from that point on? Like when the baby hit his hand, that's when he remembered everything and he just acted like he didn't?
I wonder. His evil face is just so evil. Yeah, he's gonna push him off the rooftop.
So what I'm thinking right now is, you know, it's always been a game of who's a step ahead between him and the teacher.
Yeah.
Maybe he was a step ahead, you know, he remembered when the baby hit his hand, he remembered everything.
Right.
And then he's been planning with Kenya and the reporter.
Oh.
They didn't show us any of the conversation
Right.
he had with the reporter.
It's possible. Yeah, you're right.
And then when the teacher comes, he just acts dumb.
Yeah. To see what the teacher will do. Because they need to catch him in the act.
Yeah.
They can't just blame someone in his position without
Having any
like
proof.
solid proof. Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely then, you know,
Yeah.
when the baby hit the hand.
Right.
Because he took a long pause.
Right. He looked down afterwards.
And then Kay was like, are you alright?
yeah.
So he remembered everything at that point.
And that's when he decided, like, what to do, probably.
Or he thought afterward about a plan, yeah.
Yeah. Of course he has. He noticed.
That he remembers.
Yeah. He's so smart. He's like,
Yeah, use your friend, they're there to help you.
right. That's how you won in the past.
So that's how they found their career path, you know, because of him. How he's remembering the other life too. Airi, I wonder where she is right now. Probably doesn't even know he exists.
It's so nice.
It was though you could see the future. He was so angry about it, huh? So he saved him when he heard about the future thing. You think?
You think? I think so, yeah, because if he had left him there,
He would have died.
yeah.
Was that the plan?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's the plan that he wants the
Right.
teacher to think is the plan, you know?
Yeah. The statute of limitation doesn't pass on murder. Does it?
Thank you for granting me my wish. You see? I knew it! So he tweaked her IV drip so that she would die and send a text to Satoru from her phone
Yeah.
as if he killed her. He's a pro. A fingerprint all over the bag. Right. Tell me how you knew, and if you tell me, I'll save the girl. All of this because of that, he just wanted to know,
Right.
how did you figure out everything? Of course, they're not showing us his side. He's been planning all of this.
Yeah. She even noticed when she's a
Yeah,
demon.
I mean, she's always been like that. Oh, she's such a nice mom.
Yeah.
She's the hero of that story. So he knew something like that would happen. He wants the mom to be sure, like, I want to live. If you get a text saying I want to die, it's not me.
Right. Does it hurt you? SOB? Does it crush your heart?
Of
Do you
course
have
not.
a heart?
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't, I know.
I could have killed you anytime I please. It's true, you were in a coma. But for 15 years you didn't. That's also true.
Right.
That's an interesting way to
What's
sit.
he doing?
You know, that the... Oh wow. He
I
jumped.
didn't see that coming.
He jumped by himself?
Oh.
Oh. You can't kill me.
Can't even let me die.
That is...
Wow.
That is a lot of fate, and
Yeah.
your plan and what you think this teacher feels like, What if he had just let you die? Or what if he
Right.
wasn't fast enough to...
Wow.
But I guess it's as he said, you could have killed me anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't, and so you're not going to kill me now.
It's because he wants something from him. Like there's something that he's giving.
It's only because I'm alive that you feel alive. Oh, I'm the only one who really knows you. You can't let me go. Oh no, he's letting him go.
No, that's what he means. I'm the only one who knows who you are.
I can't live without you anymore. Oh, he's gonna kill himself?
What about the girl? What about the girl?
No, he's not in the chair. Everybody was here, they all saw. Wow.
No, did you see that?
Yeah,
Did
the
you?
wink.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Too late.
That was good. The thread is on his own head.
And it broke.
Oh, so he's free from his own twisted way of thinking.
Wow.
Again, that must take a lot of trust in your plan, because okay, he was never going to die even if he jumped
Right.
himself, because there was the cushion there.
But if he jumped himself, it wouldn't have worked.
Then there is no proof,
Right.
You need him to catch you and then to let you go.
So that you can,
Yeah.
like, show that he tried to kill you.
Or you need him to push you himself,
Right.
but you don't want that, because then he would look down before pushing you or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he would know. Ah, smart.
So good.
Mhm.
Wow.
He's smiling as he's getting arrested.
Yeah.
He's satisfied too. I lost my life between the age of 11 and 25. Wow. But hey, at least he lived several lives, so
Right.
it's all good. He's the one who was erased.
Right.
Treasure, episode 12.
A manga.
You see, he can use all that experience
Right, yes.
and put it into his heart. He's getting an anime too. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
He's successful now.
Right.
So he's not going in the past anymore. You think the power was only for that?
Like that was the purpose.
Yeah. It stemmed from his childhood
Like
trauma of not being able to do anything. You know,
right,
when
to help his classmates who
Yeah.
got killed. What about Heidi?
what about who?
Heidi.
Oh yeah. I guess she's living her own life now.
She must be there somewhere though.
Yeah. Delivering pizza. That's 7 years later. Oh, he's going under the bridge. Where he used to meet with
With Heidi.
that's a pizza guy, the manager's
Right.
son. A jerk. That was part of the lesson too, you couldn't do it alone.
Right.
Only once he brought his friends in, and both the past and the present,
Yeah.
could he manage to succeed. Oh, the butterfly.
Butterfly. Is that Heidi?
Mind if I shelter under the snow with you? It's her! Oh, nice. I always believed. Erased. Oh. What a way to end it. So what did you think of that end?
It was interesting how like they twisted it because at first the title of the anime was the title of Kaio's essay,
Yeah.
you know, but in this last episode we see that it was actually his story, like a life or a place in which he doesn't exist anymore.
In which he was the only one who was gone because he
Yeah.
was in a coma for 15 years,
Exactly.
And everyone else rallied together, but he was the only one who was gone. Like, a lot of what he does during the show is trying to stop people from being lonely, from being alone, because they become victims.
Right.
But also because, they shouldn't be alone. Everybody should have friends. And yet, the way that happens is by him not being there. That's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not just him not being there, but
No,
also
he
everything
inspires
that he
them
did.
at first.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he's taken out. And
then they continue living and they have you know a good normal life.
The push that he gives them
Right.
is enough.
I think this is only like less said because, like you said, he actually did live his whole life before.
Hmm. Yeah, and so
But in this lifetime, like he missed, his whole like growing up process between 11 and 25.
but he had that before in
But
other life.
exactly, he had
and
that
another
before,
life.
so he didn't.
Yeah.
That's why he can, like he said, I can read, I recognize the dates, all of these things that he wouldn't have had the time to learn if he didn't have those past
So
memories.
even like if you speak in terms of academic achievements, if he wanted to pass the equivalent to the high school diploma,
He could
can
just
go do
it.
it.
Exactly.
He doesn't have to spend years.
And in times of personal, development and growth, he still had that.
Yeah.
So
But no, nice plan. From
Right.
from the beginning when they showed that he remembered as soon as the baby hit his hand, I was like, okay, so he planned all of
right,
this.
yeah, he must have had a
Like,
plan.
they made us think that the teacher is planning everything here, but he has he's 2 steps ahead. Teacher, really interesting.
His motivation
Yeah.
for like not killing
Not killing
Satoru in
him.
the end,
Mhm.
and it's probably like you said, the teacher got him out of the car
Yeah.
because he realized like that he wants the Satoru to live.
But at first it's just that curiosity, like he screamed.
I know what lies in your future.
Yeah. So, and the teacher was always wondering, like, how could he guessed everything? He even said
Right.
at some point, I thought maybe you know the future, but that's impossible. And so that curiosity, made him save him, and then he keeps an eye on him to see if he wakes up. But as time goes on,
Yeah, he obsesses over.
that becomes an obsession.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Satoru says, like, I became your reason to leave. Like you're only alive because I'm alive, and so you're not gonna kill me.
Kill me, right?
Though he does try to kill him, but also says, I don't have a reason to live now. I can't live without you. Because that's a long time, 15 years. You know, as he was saying.
Yeah. But in that final moment, the teacher realizes if I keep him alive, he knows who I am,
But
and he can like tell. He can tell.
all right.
But if I let him die, I can't live anymore. So it's either both of us live, but I get captured, or both of us die, and he preferred to die.
Yeah, but also I think it's more in the sense that he's the only one who knows who I am. Not in oh, I need to stop him at all costs because he knows who I am. No, he knows who I am. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Like
He understands.
I have a family now. They're all fakes. They don't
Right.
know. They don't know me. You know, you're the only
Exactly.
person who really knows me, and like I can't live without you.
Yeah.
And because
interesting.
he was also not killing for all of this time, he was saying like, and so in a way, Satoru saved even more people by
Right.
staying in that coma for 15 years.
It's very interesting, this like antagonist character that they created, the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually when you see the bad guy in an anime, or this kind of stories, it's someone with some kind of moral dilemma that he's trying to solve by extreme measures.
Yeah.
But the teacher here, he's just a killer
Mm-hmm.
with killer instincts, with like a need, like it's like he explains it as this hole, like this gap
Spider web
in his,
and hole to fill in
hole,
his
yeah, a
heart.
hole to fill in his heart. So he doesn't have some like great reason or some backstory of why he
I mean,
does what he
he's
does.
obviously some sociopath, you know.
Yeah,
As a kid,
exactly.
he killed those hamsters for no
Right.
other reason than to do it and see what would happen. You know, that's the telltale sign of a person with problems.
Yeah.
What is interesting is that he looks at himself at the end, and he himself had the spider web, and it breaks.
Right.
It once the relief come of, oh, I've been caught, like this is over. He's
Yeah.
even kind of happy about it. But it made me think back on the story he was telling about the person in hell trying to climb the spider's web and kicking everybody else who was trying to climb with him.
Right.
And in a way, it wasn't that what he was doing. The web was over his head. You assume like he's been seeing that web metaphorically. You know, that's not real.
Right.
His whole life, and
Above his head,
yeah, and was kicking down everyone else who
who also had
the web.
the web,
Yeah,
like who was also in a.
who was also trying to climb out of
Right.
hell, of this hell, what that is life.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess it works that way.
But in the end, because of all this kicking down that he did, just like in the story, his own webs
Breaks.
breaks,
Yeah.
and he falls to jail and to. That was a great show, and Anna actually, even though this is anime number 3 out of our list of 101 anime that we want to watch, because this is the point here, by the way, we have a bucket list goal to watch 101 anime. This was the 3rd anime we started watching, but Naruto we're not done with yet,
Right.
and My Hero is not over anyway, so
Yeah.
and we're also not done with catching up to it. So this is actually the first that we've completed.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So yeah,
Woo.
that's 1 out of 101 done.
Right.
Yeah.
100 left.
Yes, but it was fun. If they're all this fun, I'm all in.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good anime that
Yeah.
we decided to watch.
And so many. I don't want to spoil. I feel like one day I will probably do a review, and I feel like part of that review I want to do a double spoiling of both Erased and Life is Strange.
Oh yeah.
Because there are so many parallels, and I want to
Right.
talk about that.
But also there are a lot of differences.
Yeah,
Like in how they looked at this time travel
Yeah.
aspect of
Mhm.
it.
but we'll definitely do that during the review. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
If you guys liked this video, I invite you to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. We do a lot of other things apart from watching anime. Again, this is bucket list channel, so we have a lot of stuff on our bucket list. Check it out if you're interested. Subscribe. Comment in the comment section below. What did you think of this ending? I thought it was great.
I thought so too.
Yeah, and I'd like to discuss it with the people in the comments. Let us know, and yeah, have a nice day.
Bye bye.